Inland Sports.
96.7 KCAL rocks. Well, it is that Christmas week edition of Sports with Pep. Pep's here just like the rest of us working folk.
You know, it's the final week of the NFL season. I'm not going to miss you guys. I want to come in here and talk some NFL football because now it's getting really juicy.
And we need to figure all this out because it's back up in the air still, right?
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to cut to the chase. The silver and black, your Oakland Raiders, everybody.
Yeah.
Through it all, through Hard Knocks, through Antonio Brown.
I forgot about that already.
Through all the nonsense.
A lot.
We go into the final week of the NFL season, and the silver and black have a chance to make the playoffs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the deal. The stars have to line up, right? Like, it's not like, oh, they're winning, they're in. They control their own destiny. They don't. First off, they have to beat the Broncos in the final week, right?
Okay,
they have
not
to go
too hard of a match.
They can win in Denver. I can see
Right.
that happening. But they need the Titans to lose. They need the Steelers to lose. And they need the Colts to win. It doesn't
They
make...
need a lot to happen.
They need a lot to line up, but you're telling me there's a chance.
That's all you need.
So if you're a Raiders fan on this morning, you're waking up feeling like, man, this is a great Christmas,
Yeah.
man. We're still in the hunt.
Absolutely. You're alive.
Yeah, that's cool for the Raiders. I feel the most dangerous team in the AFC is Ryan Tannehill and those Titans, especially if Henry is going to be healthy. So look out for that in the AFC.
Yeah, we are.
Lurking.
The Titans are in. They're going to be the 6th seed. They're going to be tough. They're going to be a problem.
Tannehill.
Are the Titans in? I don't see them clinched here.
Well, I mean, if the Raiders and the stars all align, I'm
So if
assuming the
Raiders
Titans
can't
would be
get
the
in.
6th
Okay,
seed.
I gotcha.
I just don't see all those things falling into place. If they did, can you imagine? But I'm just saying, right as of right now, and it looks like it should be Tennessee as the 6th seed.
Okay.
But yeah, they could pose a lot of problems. If you could run the football and Tannehill's playing lights out, it's like where'd these guys come from?
But for Raider fans, it's only if the football gods want to give Oakland something.
And let's face it, AFC, you're all going to get Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, right? So, yeah, let's say the Titans get in. They would be the 6th. They would play the 3, which could be a trip to New England.
Could be.
Or a trip to Kansas City.
Yeah?
It could be, depending how this last week goes,
Not
because
easy.
there's still a lot up for grabs. In fact, the Baltimore Ravens are the #1 team in the AFC. We know that. They clinched it. Everything will go through Baltimore. But then, 2 and 3, it could be New England, it could be Kansas City. There's still a lot to be decided
That's even
as
on
we go
the
this last week.
NFC side, I saw this morning that even Seattle has a shot at still being the #1 seed in the NFC side.
Seattle, New Orleans, the 49ers, Green Bay.
Right.
Because
that's a big matchup tonight.
That's huge tonight. Vikings-Packers, huge game tonight.
Big game tonight. And then when you come around for Sunday night football, that'll be a big game. That's the Seahawks-49ers.
Yeah, they flex it. They flexed it to the Sunday night game because of all the games next week. No slight to the Raiders at Denver, any of those games. This is the big one, 49ers and Seahawks next week.
Let me tell you something, Pat. The running back position is so depleted.
Who is the running back right now?
There's screams for Marshawn Lynch to come back because technically he's not retired. And he's an unrestricted free agent. No joke, there's a huge push to try to bring Marshawn Lynch, C.J. Anderson, or LeGarrette Blount. Pete is on the market
Oh
to
my
get someone.
gosh.
All 3 of our running backs done for the season.
If you are a human with legs, go to Seattle. They need you.
Run the rock.
Well, so Seattle lost to the Arizona Cardinals over the weekend.
Kenyon Drake ran like Eric Dickerson on us.
Whew.
And I was like, what is going on? So then I read up on it, and I was like,
Injuries.
injuries, man. You guys are
bad.
depleted right now.
Yep, Russell Wilson is even rumored to be hurt too, which is why he's
But that's just his feelings.
could be
Oh, come on.
trouble.
It could be. Man, and 2 weeks ago, I was like, okay, yeah, the Super Bowl is going to go through Seattle, through the NFC, right? So, but I don't know now, man. I mean, New Orleans looks great. I don't know. There's so much I just don't know right now. But we got more NFL to get to. It's all brought to you by Matheson Gas, the gas professionals. 3 locations across the Inland Empire, so they make it really easy to get your gas in Rancho Cucamonga, Fontana, and Riverside. All of your gas needs for your home or business in the IE, or your welding supplies. So if you're out there welding away, check them out. Welding supplies, gas supplies, all at Matheson Gas, and visit them online as well. That's mathesongas.com. Check them out on the interwebs, as they would say. That's Matheson Gas, the gas professionals. So Seattle loses to Arizona. 49ers beat the Rams.
Yep.
So the Rams are out. They are
They are done.
eliminated.
Yeah.
That's called the Super Bowl hangover.
I guess, right? I mean, not even New England has been the same team, but at least they're in the playoffs. They won their division. They're back in the playoffs. But the Rams, I don't know, at least on paper, going into this year, you looked at their roster and you thought, this team's better than last year's Super Bowl contending team, right?
I mean, they are still a good team. It's unfortunate that it seems the Niners and the Seahawks kind of built up really quickly around them because you got the Rams who are sitting there 8-7.
Yes.
The Eagles are into the playoffs right now at an 8-7 record. So, like, the
Yes.
Rams are a good team, but their division built up around them so quick.
It's tough.
Yeah, the 49ers, we knew we could see it on the horizon. They were going to be good. But, like, this good, this fast, I think it caught like a lot of people off,
absolutely.
by surprise, including the Rams. So the Rams, have officially been eliminated. The Raiders, no. The Rams, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, of those three teams...
Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought, okay, between the Raiders, the Rams, and let's say we'll throw the Chargers in there.
too, yeah. They had a good year last year.
Final week of the NFL season, predict which one team of those three would still be alive for a playoff spot.
I think the Rams would have been... Everybody would have went that way, right?
The Chargers were good last year, too. I would have picked the Rams and the Chargers ahead of the Raiders. But
Absolutely.
But here we are, right?
Yeah.
Here, that's the NFL for you. And a big win by the Eagles against the Cowboys.
Man, the Cowboys came off beating the Rams, and everybody was saying how legit they were.
Yep.
And now the Eagles win, and now if the Eagles can win next week, they're into the playoffs.
Yes, yeah.
The Eagles could lose, but they would need Dallas to lose. Dallas could still get in if the Eagles lose and they win. Then Dallas is back into the playoffs.
Wow.
And correct me if I'm wrong, because you're the Eagles fan, 40. The Eagles play the Giants.
We play the Giants, and the Cowboys play the Redskins.
The
It's all
Redskins.
division, so it's all teams that want to play spoiler.
Okay. All right.
So
No,
it's
I
gonna be a
think
good week.
I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to get in. Dallas just looked so bad yesterday. They don't deserve to get in.
That's the thing. When you look at the talent the teams have right now, the Eagles are very injured, so they don't have the talent. Dallas seems to have the talent, but can't quite get it
No.
together.
Mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is hitting. I know the tight. They got some good tight ends, and
I'm
Zach
sure if the
Ertz.
teams could just trade quarterbacks, I'm sure Dallas would be insanely happy. Because that's all we got going for us right now is Carson Wentz.
So if you're an NFL fan, 49ers, Seahawks, the game. Keep an eye on the Eagles. Keep an eye on the Cowboys, and of course the Raiders going into this final week. And finally, on Christmas Day, the gift that just keeps on giving: Lakers versus Clippers.
Ooh, we're going to have that SoCal Civil War going on. We're
Yeah.
gonna split for Christmas.
Remember, on opening night of the NBA, they played, and the Clippers won the first
Right.
matchup.
Yep.
So, same two teams. They're actually both coming off losses, and the Lakers have lost 3 in a row.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Kono took some of my cash off that game.
Wow. Wow. Look at that.
So it could be a Western Conference Finals preview. I would say so, but obviously the two best teams, and obviously
Yeah.
with a ton of star power in Los Angeles, it's the game.
Any prediction on who wins that one?
I got a prediction.
Uh-oh.
His shorts are going to get tighter and shorter.
Yeah, you gotta show, you're doing those leg days? You
Yeah,
gotta
what?
show those leg muscles off, man.
What's going
It's
on?
coming back. I've seen a lot of college basketball guys, the shorter, more snug looking shorts.
I'm from the Fab Five generation.
Yeah, well, same here. Yeah,
Those are called boxer shorts.
So, because I'm not, this is putting it lightly, I'm not a big Laker fan.
Ooh.
I will go with the Clippers on Christmas. How about
Ooh,
you,
look at
40?
that. And you know I'm not going against LeBron.
Ah!
I can't quite say the Lakers, but I'm never going against LeBron.
I think it's going to be real tight, but I'll go Clippers, eh?
The Clippers, I'll go
Ooh.
Clippers as well.
I'm solo Laker. All right.
All right, we'll see what happens. Pep, don't matter, get your stuff.
Inland Sports all over the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram. We got the YouTube channel as well. Hit that subscribe button.
Thanks, Pep.